What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about how to make a massive empire. Okay, and I'm just going to give you some tips and stuff. And yes, this is the map where I picked Romania in the historical World War map, and everybody I said I would die to Germany, Russia, and Japan. And as you can see, I've done quite well for myself. And I'm just going to bring you some tips. I'm not saying that these are the. I was going to make like a complete guide on the best way to do so, but I'm not really sure. But I do know that some tips. That I know basically a rough draft of the best way to go about becoming a massive empire. But anyway, so let's get started. Tip one, and probably the most important tip, would be conserving your army as far as not letting them die, so you have more troops to use to take more territory. Uh, if you lose troops, then that's less troops, obviously, and that you would be able to use to take more territory and kill the enemy. Tip two, I would say use speed units. Not saying use all speed units, but something like I'm playing Axis, so I'm using medium tanks and motorized infantry. But I'm also using a couple light tanks that they gave me. I didn't actually put them in there. You can also use armor cars to be speedy and take stuff. Um, make your stacks full of speed units. Let's see here. Here's a stack. Look at those speed units. Okay, motorized infantry, medium tank, SP, artillery. That sucker is moving. So, and when you're taking something big like this, you're moving, small tanks into taking it and such. Spreading your stuff out, would probably be the next tip. Spread your stuff out whenever you're playing against an NPC or someone that's not going to be a challenge. So you can just really take that territory up like some of these guys are. Here's 4 motorized infantry. See how it's taking all of that by itself. Something along those lines. Notice how I got this stack here is heading south. I've got another tank coming down that's going to go down this way. More artillery. You get the gist of it, right? So, and probably my final tip would be attack big opponents. Attack people. Now, I wouldn't recommend this if you feel like they're probably a better if you feel like they're a better player than you, then that would probably be like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. If you think they can beat you, they probably can. But then again, maybe not, right? So, but basically attack big opponents. Look how massive Japan is. Look how big all that land is. Some massive opponents. And you can get a lot of land that way. But like I said, be careful. Could be a very strong opponent. Obviously, they grab all that land for a reason. So make sure you be careful. And at some point, you might find your way at the very, very top of the leaderboard. So. But that's all the tips that I have for building a huge, massive empire. Other than, here's another one would be never stop attacking. Always keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. So make sure, you never stop attacking. Here's another, and this is definitely going to be my final tip. Is if you're attacking, let's say you're Romania and you're attacking up here in Russia, right? And what do you want to do next? You'd want to attack Finland or something like that. You wouldn't want to go all the way down here and attack Turkey and move your army, right? You wouldn't want that because that would take time to redeploy your troops down here. So once you get going in a direction, you kind of want to go that direction. So try not to be persuaded or to go in a different direction, because then that was going to slow you down, burn time, and ultimately make your empire smaller. Now, just because you're not the number one player in the game doesn't mean you're going to win, or that you have more points than somebody means you're going to win. No, it doesn't. But economically, generally, if you have more points than somebody, you're going to have a better economy than somebody. So as I'm scrolling down through here, obviously I'm going to have the biggest, with those kind of points, I'm obviously going to have the biggest economy, more than double of anybody else. So, but anyway, that's going to be my tips for today. Appreciate the likes and comments, guys, on the latest videos. And make sure you continue to do that. I sure do appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe. And if you're still interested in joining my alliance, we still have room. We're still making room for those of you who are serious about playing the game at a high level and playing those PvPs. We'd love to have you on as our alliance team and fighting other alliances and try to climb that ranks. Try to get up that ladder. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe.